I can't believe it. You can't believe it. We can't believe it. Jada Pinkett turned out Tupac Shakur back in the day. People don't want to believe it. It's all in the news. They just put out this timeline of their relationship. She was doing freaky things with people like Queen Latifah allegedly on the set of Set It Off. Vivica A. Fox knew that Jada Pinkett was a freak. Tupac was also involved with Madonna, so Jada wasn't the only person to turn him out. They're claiming that he the reason why Diddy got turned out because of Jada Pinkett. Will Smith got turned out. Heavy D and the boys turned out. Jada Pinkett, the Wayans brothers got turned out. The dude from Menace to Society, Old Dog, got turned out. And I ain't saying she a hoe. I ain't saying she a freak. But they saying that Jada Pinkett is the reason why Tupac was posing in them pictures, wearing corsets and things. But that's Negro here nor there. Now, it's a few things we got to talk about. And we got to get into this news. And y'all going to have to pay close attention to this, man, because this is going to drive you crazy. Now, the part I'm about to share with y'all going to blow your mind. People didn't know this stuff about Jada Pinkett and Tupac Shakur, but without further ado, we're about to get into it. Y'all need to listen at this, man.
We met at Baltimore School of the Arts. It was the first day, and he came over to me and introduced himself. And in high school, Pac was a little funny looking. Definitely, from looking at him, wasn't necessarily like the type of cat that I would even like.
Why did they all find her attractive? What was it about Jada that made these men go crazy? Was it her lovely, voluptuous hips? Was it her bosom and blossoming body? Or was it the fact that she was a little rough and rugged and kind of strong? And ain't nothing wrong with that. I feel like Jada Pinkett is beautiful. I ain't make this video to disrespect this woman. But they're saying that when Tupac took an interest to her, his sexuality was curious at the time. Allegedly, that's what they saying. And Jada was the one to open him up to himself, taught him how to vogue. You seen him dancing to Will Smith. She was helping him find his calling and hip hop and everything. They was dancing to Will Smith. They was popping in a circle, everything. Tight clothes on at the mall. Y'all seen it for your own two eyes. I ain't even cracking jokes. I'm spitting facts. So this the part that y'all need to see and pay close attention to. I'm not going to interrupt it, but y'all got to hear this,
We
man.
met at Baltimore School of the Arts. It was the first day, and he came over to me and introduced himself. And in high school, Pac was a little funny looking. Definitely, from looking at him, wasn't necessarily like the type of cat that I would even like deal with, you know. But it's
Well, why would she play him like that? Why would she say that about Pac? She making it seem like he was the lamest dude in the school. Like he wasn't her type. She just gave him a little bit of play because he needed some help finding his sexuality, maybe. She gave him some swag. And that's why they're claiming that Jada Pinkett is the reason why Tupac loved thugs, because she loved thugs. She put him on to what it is that she liked, and she taught him how to be cool. And if you really want to get girls, maybe you need to dress more like this. If you really want to be popular, you don't want to be a dork or a dweeb, maybe you need to put a gun in your pocket. Allegedly, she gave him his first gun, according to some people that's in the know when it comes to them. So not only did she corrupt him in a sexual manner, but she the reason why he loved thugs. She put him on to the thug life. Jada said she was moving bricks or whatever, and she was dealing with gangs and things before she even met Pac. And he's some square dude coming there on some Saved by the Bell. She turned his ass out.
And in high school, Pac was a little funny looking. Definitely, from looking at him, wasn't necessarily like the type of cat that I would even like deal with, you know.
Damn. She had to push the hand out like, no. Like, he corny, he whack, he lame. I wouldn't like him. I wouldn't want to touch him.
But as soon as he approached me, he was like a magnet. It was like once you paid attention to him, he kind of sucked you in. And
Hold on, wait, pause. Wait a minute, hold up. Once you paid attention to him, he kind of sucked you in. So was he zesty or not? And that's what we're here to talk about, y'all. What does she mean by that? Does that go for men and women? And I ain't trying to make this extra zesty, but we talking about Jada Pinkett Smith, who is currently married to Will Smith. And Tupac used to be her man. And I know he no longer here. But it's a chapter that we can't close yet because Jada is still here. And not only is Jada still here, they got kids and soon to have grandkids. But then again, it's a possibility Will and Jada might not have grandkids. If they do, that would be a miracle. Like, which one of their kids gonna have kids? We gotta take a little quick detour with this real quick. Because this is a part of the puzzle that we gotta work out too to really try to get an understanding of what the hell's happening here. I think the first thing people need to realize when it comes to Will and Jada's family is that Tupac is the head of household. Regardless if Will Smith is their daddy or not, they mother raised them to respect Pac and not even their own father. You got Willow Smith writing letters to Pac like that's her dad, like her father not man enough or whatever the case is. So even though Will Smith is successful and got millions of dollars, more money you can think of, he's a provider. That's not even a part of the problem. They're making it seem like he's not really a man, even though he do all those amazing things. So for you men out there that think you got to get $1 billion to get respect and treat it like a man, that ain't got nothing to do with it, man. If you ain't got no bullet wounds in your ass, or you ain't put no bullet wounds or whatever the case, if you ain't Tupac, it's going to be hard to find respect in the black household, man. And I know that sounds messed up, but Will Smith ruined his legacy trying to prove a point that he really didn't have to prove. But years and years of pressure with Jada, his fan, them thinking he's a weakling. He went up there and did some Tupac shit, the Pookie on New Jack City. And what that got to do with Tupac loving thugs? It was Jada that steered him to be a thug the same way it was Jada that steered Will Smith to do the dumbest thing he ever did in his life. And I'm not trying to blame her for everything. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to help people understand that Tupac is still a great influence on so many males out there. There's still brothers out there that idolize Tupac. And a lot of times, and I ain't trying to, you know what, I'm just going to say what I got to say what I say and mean what I say. It's the women you date that can either make you or break you. And for the women out there, it's the men you date that could make you or break you. Whoever you exchange your energy with, that's going to be your solution or your problem. And it seemed like when it comes to Jada and the men she dated, if they not dead or in jail, they doing shit that can get them dead or in jail. Now I'm going to shut up about it because it's a bunch of stuff we got to get into. I'm going to run this back one more time. We going to listen. Y'all need to listen at this.
looking at him wasn't necessarily like the type of cat that I would even like deal with, you know. But as soon as he approached me, he was like a magnet. It was like once you paid attention to him, he kind of sucked you in. And we hit it off from that moment on. He would tell me all the time, Jada, you're going to be a star. You know what I mean? I'm like, Pac, come on. He's like, you're going to be a star. You got it. You just got it. I don't think either one of us really thought that we...
This is all LBGTTTT. Let me explain, man. Let me at least try to explain. They was buddies, besties since childhood. And they both was on the weird side of things. They school was weird. The school was weird. They went to school with a bunch of other weird people, man. It wasn't just Pop. It wasn't just Jada. The whole class. He wanted to be cool. He wanted to have swag. She was tired of being a weirdo, a freak, so she grew her hair out a little bit. They trying to advance in society. They found their way back to each other. He trying to act like he like her. She's disgusted. Her face says it all. It was a farcity. They types now they don't even mingle together. The same way their type don't mingle together. Allegedly, according to people in the know. I don't know. I'm just regurgitating stuff that I heard. Will Smith is a part of a certain community. They both are part of the same community, but it's a front. Because they understand the other because they on the same time, man. And I know it seemed like I'm beating up on Jada, but I promise that ain't what I'm doing. I want people to realize that your greatest idols, the people that we admire, what's happening today ain't nothing new. It was happening back then too. But the thing is, the propaganda was different. The propaganda was on some thug time bullshit. But if Tupac came up in this era, he could have really been himself and people would have respected him like Young Thug. Do y'all get what I'm saying, man? That's Negro here, no there. Okay, let's finish this off.
Would have made it in the way that we did. But we knew we were going to do something. He was one of my best friends. He was like a brother. And
she looked like she was the head witch in charge. She looked like she the one that showed him the book and how to read it. Like, you know, Pac, one day that when the apocalypse come, you're gonna have to be two-pocalypse. Because I see it over the horizon, brother. Do you feel the energy shifting off of them drugs? Like, yeah, I got a plan, Jada. You show me. There's many wicked men in the world with evil ways. I don't know, Jada, if I'm gonna make it. The things that you showed me in that book, it blew my mind, baby. I'm gonna be big time, baby. Like, that's right, Pac. You gonna be the man. And one day, I'ma marry Will Smith. The nigga we was dancing to his song, yes, that's going to be my man. Like, I could feel the energy rising, Jada. They went out to Paris or some bullshit. On some Dungeons and Dragons. Where the hell they was at?
he was one of my best friends. He was like a brother.
She looked like she just got done killing. She looked like she just got done killing somebody, man. What the hell they got done doing?
He was like a brother.
Her face. Like she was in the 90s punk gang in Baltimore somewhere. Fighting with them chains and them pipes or whatever the case. Hold on.
He was like a brother. And
Uh-oh. Don't cry.
sorry.
Don't cry.
He was
Oh. And you know what? That sucks when you dealing with loss. It really do suck. When you dealing with the loss of somebody, no jokes. And all jokes aside, man, that gotta be hell. When they delete all, get all this shit out of here, man. If y'all don't see, we renovating around here. It's gonna be some jank. Get that shit out of here. What else gotta go? I do apologize. Cause I can't. Can I get my groove on with this shit? Hell no. That shit. We ain't doing none of that. Okay. This'll probably work. You know, I could get my shit off with this, man. Was they ever in love? Did Jada ever love a man that she was ever involved with? Is she the loving kind? Is she the marrying kind? Because you got men out here with legacies that's been torn, legacies that been shredded, legacies that has been destroyed by having her in a circle. Is she really worth it? They gonna write books about Jada Pinkett in the future, about her lifestyle, the scandals, August Alsina, Tupac, Will Smith, the notorious men that she dated, the people that we know and don't know, her co-stars on movies. This always blew my mind. Look at this. They alleging she had a thing going on with Tom Cruise, and Will Smith was cool with that. He was cool with that because he'd have a chance with Amy Schumer or whatever her name is. The one that was with Jamie Foxx. I seen her kiss him dead on his mouth on the red carpet. She even got a tan because he liked that type of, allegedly. He wanted her darker. And she went out there and made it happen. Just for the erotica, the exotica of their fantasy, allegedly. And that's just one dead smack. Smoocheroos on the head of a married woman. Boy, where is Big Willie? Keep your lips off my motherfucking wife. He wouldn't dare whisper in the ear, another smooch, be my babe, hugging, gripping. He got a grip. Look at his grip. Like a python. Look at her hand. She throwing up the rock on his back. She throwing up the rock on his back. That's how much love she got for him. He got the nerve to be busting a sag. Look like he got a Thule in his back pocket. He busting a sag. She got him on his Tupac. She the reason why Tom Cruise started thugging. Did she turn him out as well? He on the red carpet with a deuce. He on the red carpet with a deuce in his back pocket, y'all. Is she the reason? That might be the case. You know what? We keeping that beat. Matter of fact, it's been elected. Put it next to this one. While I beat y'all ass with some more of these documentations, man. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all gonna keep on getting this Jada Pinkett Tupac work, whether you like it or not. Y'all get ready for the grand finale, because y'all gonna see it for what it is. Jada Pinkett is the reason Tupac got turned out. It's her fault. And for the people tuning in, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button, share the video with your mama, your daddy. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this. Y'all ready? Let's go.
For Jada Pinkett. Jada's my heart. You know what I mean? She will be my friend for my whole life. Or maybe I'll be down to scoop you up later in life. You ain't all shriveled up. We'll be all together. Be like Ozzie Davis and Ruby D.
Dick, you know you always got a place in my heart.
She can have my one heart, my...
Like, Pac, it is okay, honey, to be yourself. I don't care about none of that, Pac. I know what you are. I could see it in your eyes, boo-boo. You still my bookie. Like, I always been looking for another mother type, and you do that for me, Jada. I don't know, like, I'ma always love you because, even though my mama was a crack fiend, baby, she always is the black queen, mama. Like, I know you got mama issues. Just come here. Let me hold you. Let me braid your hair. Let me do something for you, baby. I love you, mama. I mean, Jada. Is that what happened? Was he her baby boy on some high school shit? Was they playing house? Because he said it wasn't sexual. She said it wasn't sexual. What the? Was she playing his big sister or something like that? Did she play dress up with Pac and show him how to be a thug? Now, I know he no longer here, and I don't mean no disrespect, but his influence, that's the reason why I'm speaking on it, man. There's dudes out here following his footsteps, and they in jail, and they come home all extra freaky. And shout out to my people that have been in the can and all the people that's still in there. I'm just saying, Tupac ain't the way to go. If you're looking for a role model, let it be somebody that's not like Pac or somebody that wasn't influenced by Pac. Matter of fact, let me do this real quick. Oh, this gonna take me around the world for a little bit. Young Thug and YFN Lucci was influenced by Tupac. They started beefing. They was beefing. YFN Lucci, this is Young Thug for comparing himself to Tupac. Pac would have never worn a dress. So they whole YFL, whatever beef, started over Tupac Shakur. Because they both idolized this man. One of them tried to claim Pac. The other one shut it down out of respect for Pac. They his soldiers, mercenaries in his outlaw army. And they wasn't even born when Pac was rapping. But the influence is still there. T.I. too. Hold on, let me show y'all something. Y'all need to see this. Oh my God, T.I. showed up with the bandana, the corset, the Timberland boots. He showed up looking just like Pac. He did it for the culture. He compared himself to Tupac. The list goes on. This stuff flows over into the new generation. So if T.I. is a legend in your eyes, then Tupac is a legend of a legend. The list goes on, man. We're going to do one more. One more. Who was it? It was just on the tip of my head that did some old Pac shit. Oh. Boo Pac. Your boy Boosie is a Tupac fanatic. And so is Pimp C and a bunch of other Southern artists. Mainly all of the Southern artists. They gonna roll with Pac over Biggie. Shit, 20 times out of 10. So this man, if you a Boosie fan, if Boosie your OG, and Boosie is your old school rapper, that mean that Tupac is the legend. He the grandfather of Boosie. Do y'all get where I'm going with this? So for all of these men to be influenced by Pac, y'all know the game. He influenced by Pac heavily. 50 Cent is influenced by Pac. I can't think of a hip hop legend that's not influenced by Pac. Master P influenced by Pac. Look at this. Master P been ripping off Tupac and his sound and everything for forever. Hold on, that's P and Pac back in the day? Yeah, he went on some tour with them back in the day. Back when they had, and he still had on the gold teeth with the gold chains. Like, we don't do that no more. They moved on to Thug Life, and he still was looking like Kumo D when he went on tour with them. Like, Country Boy gonna catch up. He not only did he catch up, but he made more money than all of them and signed Snoop Dogg to his record label. How you go from being a opening act on the tour with Tupac, and they laughing and pointing at the country man, and he don't went ahead and surpassed all of them in the field. Hey man, it is what it. Shout out to P. He got in where he fat in, and that was the end of that. Look, I could go on and on with the influences that Tupac put out there, but we gonna move on. Y'all ready? Okay. We gonna move on to this How we feeling, class? Y'all in session? Y'all listening? Y'all paying attention? I need to get some feedback from y'all real quick because this is important. It's a bunch of stuff I'm gonna be showing y'all and sharing with y'all, but I need to know that y'all in the building and y'all feeling me on this. I gotta have some transparency with y'all because I'm over here.
There's a driver from a
trying to let the people know what's going on. So who we got up in here, man? What's going on? Who we got? Yo, everybody leaving comments. So much love for y'all. We got to get back into this. If you watching, leave a comment. Let me know you in the building. Let's keep this going.
My liver, my lungs.
We ain't doing that. Come on.
Were you ever jealous of the love Jada had for Tupac?
Oh, fuck yeah.
I know you
Oh
say
my
no.
God, that dude. Let me, and you know, and that was in the early days.
Yeah.
That was in the early days, and it was like, that was a big regret for me too, because I could never open up to interact with Pac, you know, and because we had a little bit of a thing, right? Because they grew up together, and they loved each other, but they never had that, they never had a sexual relationship, but they had come into that age where now that was a possibility, and then Jada was with me, so Pac had a little thing on that. But she just loved him like he was the image of perfection, but she was with the Fresh Prince, so it was like, I never could, like, even we were in a room together a couple times, I couldn't speak to him, and, he wasn't going to speak to me about.
Damn, he should have left her ass a long time ago, man. He should have just deaded that. You know what? And I ain't trying to be funny about it. He could have been so much greater without Jada. So much great. Trying to compete with Pac his whole damn career for what? Like, be your own man. It's sad. But you know what? A lot of people get turned out by the women that they deal with, the women they date. Men base their preferences off of a woman that they love, her preferences of a man. They strive to be the type of man that the woman that they love is. It's sickening, man. Your ass could get shot in the ass for that. Don't go out like Tupac. Jada molded him to be a thug. She molded him into the person that he became. It was Jada's doing. Trying to show him what's in and what's not, what's cool and what's not. And a lot of times it'd be a girl from your school. She take a liking to you. She might want to school you on some things. Especially if she fast as hell. She could bring you up to speed. And next thing you know, you banging that thug life. If he would have never met Jada, he probably would have been a doctor or a lawyer or something like that. He probably would have been a millionaire. He probably would have went to Yale and majored in technology. He'd probably be doing reviews on YouTube about tech. An old-ass black guy with a bald head, with a beard. But Jada was the reason why he decided that he wanted to live that hardcore life. It was that girl in his school that took a liking to him. He was doing ballet. And he tried to talk to her. He tried to be nice with her. She flat out dissed him, told him he was whack, busted, needed to get this, needed to get some shoes. But Pac was resilient. He figured, don't make enemies, make friends. He should have left her ass the first time she started talking crazy about his clothes. He was inspiring to be a, but he met Jada in school. And her influence, ain't no telling what she had in her locker. He's standing at the locker, he closed the door, and Jada standing there just like how he was standing in Juice. I just came here to let y'all know. Y'all could tell a friend. You could share the news. They was the only 3 black kids in the school. Influencing each other in negative ways. I hate to be pissed off about this, man. But Pac had other options. Had him doing dances, got him looking like Ralph Travance in the mall. Dancing in the Will Smith. She thugged him out. The first time he went out on a date, it was with Jada Pinkett. Talking about parents just don't understand. People pissed off about it, man. I know a lot of people that's mad. They sitting in the bed right now, don't want to get up, called off to work, just pissed. I don't blame them. Jada Pinkett Smith slams Tupac Shakur biopic All Eyes on Me. She said it was whack and it was booty. And a lot of people felt the same way. It wasn't because of the fake jewelry that they put on the cast and people could clearly see that it was fake. It's not about the death row chain not having no diamonds in it. People was mad because they cut out the scene where Tupac got sexually assaulted in jail allegedly. That's why people wanted to see the movie. They said Tyler Perry was going to be the man that assaulted Tupac in the movie, allegedly. And that's why Jada and a lot of other people was mad about it. Y'all gonna have to let me know what y'all think about it, man, because it's so much stuff I want to say, but I'm gonna leave it alone. We got people leaving comments, people in tears, people crying. I know this news sounded a little sad, but that's not what I'm trying to do, man. And for you ladies out there watching, I would love to have a word with y'all. It's only gonna take a second. I know the world is lacking romance. It's damn near invisible. People looking for ways to feel loved, and it's getting harder and harder to do. There's no such thing as sincerity. I'm here to let y'all know. All the sincerity you need is with me. The way I give this information about these celebrities, I don't want it to be taken for granted. I just want y'all to know a few things about Jada and Will Smith's relationship, because what happened to them was crazy. Jada Pinkett and Shakur first met back in the 80s as sophomores at the Baltimore School of Arts in Maryland. Their connection was instant, and the teens became fast friends. In the 2014 interview with Arsenio Hall, Pinkett Smith recalled, Pac was probably one of the first male figures that I had in my life that saw the beauty and the talent and my intelligence separated from sex. Hold on, man. Wait. Hold. No, and no. So all the other men in her life just saw her like a piece of booty. So every man she ever came across, and her family, her friends, they all looked at her like she was a piece of trash. I wonder why that is. And then Will Smith turned around and married her ass, and Tupac was the only one to see a little bit of decency in her. It was either that or he had some terrible game back in the day. Instead of telling her that he thought she was pretty, he went up and beyond and told her some shit that might have not even have been true. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to listen to that.
The Howard Stern Show.
You were Black Panther, sort of raised by the Black Panther.
Yes.
Think he was. That we wasn't the gang. And Tupac Shakur wasn't the gangsta that we all think he was, right? I remember his mother was a Black Panther.
Yes.
And he had a lot of Black Panthers, sort of raised by the Black Panthers.
Absolutely.
And all that. But
he was a revolutionary without a revolution, if that makes any kind of sense. So then that kind of energy just transferred to a whole nother thing.
And don't you believe at that time he was in love with you? Because he would write poetry about you, that the fact that you two weren't sexual with one another, but he said you could make him come in a way that without sex, right?
You know, I think it's so funny because now being older, I have more of an understanding of what that was between us, because, you know, when you have two young people who have very strong feelings, but there's no physical chemistry between us at all.
He said that Jada Pinkett could make him come without having sex. So he could just be sitting there thinking about Jada. Next thing you know, he's shaking and shit. The homies trying to calm him down. Like, oh shit, Jada! You see all the veins in his head. She could make him have an organ. And what type of zesty was it? Like, girl, I don't even have to touch you. You just, ooh. And I understand people have deeper connections. It's not always a physical connection. But for Tupac, we thought he was thug nasty. He had a whole Jada Pinkett and didn't even think about doing nothing with her. Was he attracted to her? No. That could have been, maybe Jada didn't do it for him or whatever the case is. But if you ask me, I think they was both a part of the, I can't even, blah, 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 blah. They was both a part of that community that, you know, put it like this. I look, when I get caught up like this, blah, 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 when I get stuck like this, I always come to this point. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do y'all one better. Let me just get on YouTube real quick. Y'all stay tuned, man, because I'm not about to look like an ass in front of all y'all. This point is gonna prove it all. Yeah, look. This gonna prove it all. Oh, let me get this shit together. Let me get it all the way together. Okay, this is the point. Look.
Hey, wait a minute, what's up, man? Oh, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Work here. What happened to the wigs and costumes and I am yours and energy?
Hold on, where is Jada in this scene? Okay, that was a horrible scene. I need the scene with Jada. Oh, this is it. This is it. Look. Look at this.
Hey girl, I hope you don't mind me being here, but Pizza said it would be okay if I crashed in your room tonight. No, honey.
Oh! He stayed the night at Jada Pinkett house. He stayed the night at Jada Pinkett house, and her homeboy was in her bed. Like, what? That's the type of dudes Jada Pinkett keep around there, man. He pull the pistols out on them. He had to pull them pistols out, man. Like, what the hell going on? Like, Jada. She like, oh, shit, wait a minute. Like, you must ain't know I keep them freaky friends. They was trying to tell y'all something back in the day, man. Hilarious shit. But that's Negro here, no that. That's my point, man. Hollywood know about Jada Pinkett. The public never ever put two and two together with this madness. That's what she does in Hollywood. I think that's the whole point. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it, man. I can't keep going on and on with this. Hopefully y'all get where I'm coming from. I gotta let y'all know that everything you heard is alleged allegations and speculations for entertainment purposes, and that's all. For the people out there watching, I need y'all to hit them likes, subscribe to the channel. Things are about to be getting very, very romantic within the next couple of weeks. Y'all thought I did it for the ladies before. I've been working out. And my baby oil coming on Amazon, and I'm about to get glycerin. So yeah, that's what's about to be happening. That's why y'all gotta stay tuned. I see a lot of hearts. I see a lot of love. I see a whole lot of that. Y'all get ready. I was thinking about getting my nipples pierced, but we still deciding on that. It's about to get real sexy. All y'all got to do is stay tuned. I already bought the corset. So if you're a Tupac fan, that's what I'm about to be wearing. Y'all just got to stay tuned. I see a young lady in particular right there. Right there, man. I can't stop looking. I need to look somewhere else, man, because I can't look away. I think I'm falling in love. Y'all stay tuned. It's going to get real romantical. Very, very, very romantical, man. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all hit them like buttons. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button. All of y'all. Not just her. But if she was the only one to do it, that's all that would matter. I gotta get out of here. Okay, let me quit being silly. Let me see if there's one more thing I want to say before I go, because once I go, I'm gonna be gone, and that's gonna be that. Yeah, man. Oh, let me give a recap of what, because people get on here and be talking, don't know what they be talking about. People just be taking up time, and you probably like you, but no, that's not what I'm doing. I want to further explain what I'm doing with this comedy satire, whatever the case is. It's all allegations and speculations. Y'all know how it go. But let's talk about this a little bit more before I go. Now, in the 90s and on the road to fame, let's get this real quick. Prior to his senior year at Baltimore School of the Arts, Shakur left the East Coast for Marine City, California, where his charisma and writing skills soon paved the way to success. So he went to Cali. He wound up leaving Cali. He kissing Jada. I guess I'll see you soon. Gotta go to Cali, baby. I'm gonna do something with myself, I promise. I'm gonna see you again. Me and my friends, we gonna get in the wind. Like, Pac, you take care out there. You go out there to Cali and you do something with yourself, Pac. So he went out there with big dreams of accomplishing. He got into the music scene, digital underground, dancing in his underwear, doing the Humpty dance, whatever it took to get in the door. And then he wound up flipping it to gangster rap. In 1991, he released his debut album, Tupacalypse Now, before being cast in the 1992 movie Juice in 91, a starring turn that led to other movie roles like Poetic Justice and Above the Rim. So he started climbing and doing his thing, and Jada said, no, not on my watch. I'm about to do my thing too. She was freaking them Hollywood parties, showing up with them little skirts on. Look, let me show y'all something real quick. Cause unfortunately, I read the damn book, the Jada Pinkett book. The hype was so big, I wanted to hear more about Tupac, Will Smith, and all that. And the book didn't really deliver. Let me see if I get her in the early 90s. Cause her shit, man. This her in the early 90s. I want to see her with the Wayans brothers. Hold on. When she was when she was first doing her thing, when she first hit the scene, and she was coming around there looking all young, they probably thought she was 12 years old. For all them freaks out there, the R. Kellys back in the day, they probably thought she was a lot younger than what she was. Like, hey, young lady, want a lollipop? Damn, Rosie Perez was fine as hell. We gonna have to look at her real quick before I get out of here. Rosie Perez back in the day? Good God Almighty. We gonna, matter of fact, y'all wanna do that now? And I ain't trying to be no freak, but damn, I thought that was Beyonce for a second. She trying to look like Sade after she got done eating a Frosty or whatever the case is. Look, I ain't here to talk bad about Jada. Because I think, the hell? This must be for the Jim Carrey The Mask sequel or something. Like, yes, I'm here for the premiere of The Mask. Yeah, we're here to support Jim Carrey, and live in color. What was that all about? But that's neat. Let me get this woman off the screen because I got love for Jada Pinkett. It's just, she's so legendary to where she's been connected to these famous men that a lot of people admire and adore. She's connected to these people. All right, I got to look at Rosie Perez for a little bit before I get out of here. I do apologize. I want to say, yeah, I want to see her when she was in the 90s or whatever. She was on her Mariah Carey shit. Okay, maybe that one picture I saw was enough. Or what the Rosie? She from the Bronx, ain't she? Yeah, I got hyped up. Yeah, what the hell are we doing here tonight? That's when you gotta pull the plug. What y'all think? On the scale from 1 to 10, fellas, what y'all got going on? Now this is old school. Hey, we can do some vintage beauties real quick before I get out of here, man. Cause Tupac been with a lot of women too. Let's look at this. What y'all think about this? Now she had she had a look about her back in the day. Jasmine Guy was very sought after, man. What don't she got a Jada Pinkett thing going on? She kind of even back then. Is that Prince? Oh, yo, this shit getting weird. Hold on, that's how she used to look? Oh, don't tell me she went and got some work done. Oh, she definitely did. She had to undergo surgery to receive that look. She ain't always look like that. She was on some Michael Jackson shit back in. And is that Prince? Wait a minute. Oh, hell no. We've been bamboozled. So that's where it was plastic surgery the whole time? Oh, come on, man. We thought she was a natural, but now that she older, maybe that's why. Cause it's only so long. I ain't about to be talking about this woman like that. Hold on, I need to look at this. Oh my God, man. Oh. Okay, cut the tape. Cut the tape. Yeah, we gonna cut it right there. And we gonna move on. We gonna move on. We gonna move on, man. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. They said, look, this is what I want to talk about real quick, man. They said, "Oh, girl not aging well." And God damn. Hey, it be like that sometimes. Hold on. Yo, I done said enough about women so far, so we gonna move on to some of Tupac's counterparts, man. Cause people be like, what would Tupac be like if he was still alive, or what would Tupac look like? Well, the only way we can try to figure that out is if we look at the people that was Tupac's age and see what they look like now. Hold on. There it go. The homie Corrupt and Dash, they old men now. They pushing 60. It's still a DPG thing. They still out there repping that gang with them diapers on. They still go hard for the coast, cuz. How come they never passed the torch? That's what I don't like about a lot of these OGs, man. They don't properly pass a torch to the next dudes from Long Beach. Where is the extension of the dog pound? They just all got old. Ain't no new blood in the game. Like, yo, fuck them new niggas, man. They don't want to see nobody else shine. Where they young bloods at? And that go for Snoop Dogg. Well, you figure Snoop Dogg had an unofficial young blood with Nipsey Hussle. They just threw Nipsey on Snoop. And when Nipsey was rising, I'm pretty sure Snoop felt him on his heels, man. He had to be shaking in his boots. He had to be shaking in his boots. When Nipsey was on his heels and Nipsey was coming up, people talking about, oh, he look like you. He sound like you too. And you got to look around, all this buzz coming. That's like, it's people that look like certain people and they go out there and make a living. It's people that look like Kim Kardashian. And they out here that got a whole following, don't bought a house just because they look like Kim Kardashian. Let me show y'all real quick. Y'all got to pay attention, class, and hit that like button too. Look. It's a whole bunch of them that look like this woman. Suspect and Kim Kardashian lookalike models Def Sue and San Montiel. So somebody died looking like Kim Kardashian? A Florida woman accused in the death of a popular Kim Kardashian lookalike model was in San Benito County courtroom Monday. Vivia Gomez is facing 2 felony counts for involuntary manslaughter and practicing medicine without a license after prosecutors say 34-year-old Christina Goroke died from a botched silicone injection. So she was trying to get that Kim Kardashian money so bad. She was dying to look like Kim K. Rest in peace to her, man. People was trying to fix their face just to look. The point I'm trying to make is, when they threw Nipsey on Snoop, he didn't feel like it was right and it wasn't fair. Like, damn, get your own look, cuz. Oh, I see what's happening here. Oh, am I your father or something like that, nigga? Let me do my thing. So, when Nipsey was out the way, the new Snoop that actually get love in the hood. And he from Los Angeles, Slauson, Compton, whatever the case is. Snoop ain't repping that hood. They was looking to replace Snoop any given moment. If Nipsey was still alive. But that's Negro here, no there, man. How did we even get here? Y'all gonna have to let me know. I ain't got nothing but love for y'all. Let me go ahead back up out this thing, man. Y'all be good. I'ma holla at y'all on the next video. Let me give a quick recap. I know y'all like, nigga, just get the fuck out of here. Let me give a quick recap of what we was talking about before I get out of here. I want to end this thing proper. Feel me? As his career was beginning to take off, so was Jada Pinkett's career, who had dropped out of college to pursue a career in act. She seen what Tupac was doing and dropped out of college and went straight to Hollywood. Like, I'd do anything to make it. These classes, I don't want to be no surgeon. She dropped out of college, like, fuck it, and went to Hollywood to pursue a career. Like, I ain't gonna let his crispy ass outdo me. If Pac can do it, mama, so can I. Pac was her drive and motivation. Hold on, man. Scoring big parts in shows like Doogie Howser, MD, and 22 Jump Street. Jada Pinkett got her big break in 91 when popular producer Debbie Allen cast her in the TV series A Different World. So she got to Hollywood and was like a tornado. She must have went straight to Harvey Weinstein's office like, Mr. Weinstein. Like, come in. Now take this card, honey, take this card and tell them that I told you to call them, and I have friends there, and have a nice night. Have a nice night, honey. Allegedly, man. What in the hell she doing when she first got to Hollywood? Did she have connections already? Did she find out what party to go to? Because she started making moves. But that's Negro here, no there. Well, hell, Tupac did the same thing. He probably gave her pointers on how to work the system. Like, you got to go to the freak-off parties. It's going to be some people in there. You got to know how to make connections with these people on the freaky side. I think that's what it's all about, man. It's all about the party. If you can get in the party and make somebody happy, they're going to want you to come back to the party. They're going to be looking for you. Like, where's my lover? Where's my friend? Like, have you seen her? They have a guest list. Like, who was that with the pink braids? Look at this. It be them parties, man. They start having a little too much fun, smoking a little too much weed. MC Hammer got hoes in the jacuzzi. Shit get crazy. And you wake up the next day and you be on bonded on some weird shit with somebody you don't met at one of them damn parties, man. You figure as entertainers, how far is the night gonna go when you got drugs, you got girls, you got alcohol? When do somebody pull the plug with the party life? And who gonna tell them no? Shit gets so wild. That's why Tupac wound up going to jail in the first place. Doing wild ass parties they was having. Like some rock stars. Man, before you know it, you done slept with half of Hollywood. Is that him with Selena, whoever she is? She looked like she came to party. Every motherfucking night. That's a crazy life. But that's what you do when you get to Hollywood. If you're not there to party, you just ain't gonna make it. It's wild, man. It is what it is. Y'all let me know. I don't know every damn thing. But that's Negro here, no there. Y'all make sure y'all do me a favor. Hit that like button. And it don't always have to be negative. It don't always have to be some weird shit. But we is talking about Jada Pinkett and Tupac. Everything I said is alleged allegations, speculations for entertainment purposes. We gonna be back. Tell a friend about the video. Y'all stay tuned. We gonna be back. It's all good. I'ma holla at y'all later, baby.